If I start telling people about hell, I might just scare them off. Where are you going to scare them off to? Hell number 2? Or are you just going to sit there and let them burn?
You know, one thing, Sheila, that I realized, you know, the Avatar movies, you know, they were basically a conception from Fern Gully, that movie. And James Cameron, you know, he had a big success with this Avatar movie. And that whole premise was based on environmentalism and tree worship, witchcraft, and all this other stuff, right? And now he wants to make, I think, if I'm not mistaken, 5 of them or 4 of them back to back. What this tells me is for the next, you know, 10 years at least, whenever he finally gets these movies done, you're going to have an inundation of. Now, this is a world that people wanted to commit suicide on, commit suicide because they couldn't live in it. They couldn't be in it. And now we have the inception of virtual reality and these devices now that we've been waiting for like 20 years, or maybe more than that, 30 years. So what are your thoughts on that, as far as that movie is concerned?
Well, I think this whole, you know, we're living in a world of avatars. Like every kid is creating his own little avatars. This whole little idea that, you know, we're just gonna. It kind of fits into the transhumanism thing, right? You know, we're all gonna plug into the singularity, the singular brain. Look at the Ray Kurzweils in the transhuman movement. You know, so I think this whole. It's like this intense cross-pollination between the nanotech, the biotech, all this stuff. It's all coming fast and furious, really. And so when you have, you know, we've got entire hotels in Japan right now that are robots. You know, insurance companies, it's all robots, no humans. So, you know, that whole Johnny Depp movie, Transcendence, it's like coming to life, right? Yeah. You know, it's just like kind of like all these it's like Minority Report too, thought crimes, and you know, we're just going to start algorithm you into oblivion and data mining us into, you know, there's a camera on every street corner, our TVs are spying on us. It's just it's absolutely frightening what is happening, and it's happening very, like it is again incremental, but nobody really, you know, it's like I really believe that people are going to line up for the mark of the beast. I really do.
Oh, yeah. You know, when you look at the store that Amazon came out with the other day, Amazon Go, you will get to walk in with your cell phone and just pick something up and leave because it tracks everything you're doing. It knows your account and everything. And people are just like, hey, let's do it. And I'm not saying that you can't do it in the sense of going to the store, get something, but it's leading up to something else. It's leading up to what you're talking about, this mark of the beast system.
Well, it's like those kids running around with the Pokemon Go. Like, there was kids running into cars and getting very badly hurt. You know, so you got these people running after these little pocket monsters, Pokemon, you know, which is a whole thing. I did a breakdown on all these little psychic powers of these so-called benevolent little creatures, too, which is a whole other show. But, I mean, what in the world is wrong with these parents that are just letting their kids run out? Oh, it's just like, oh, I've got to mindlessly run with the masses and go get a big silver bird-like creature because, hey, Pokemon Go is trendy and, you know, it's the fastest-selling app or whatever, most fastest-selling app in the history of mankind. You know, and you've got you've got Pokemon. You know, they're summoning these little sorcery. Look at Harry Potter again. We talk about that. You know, acclimating our children to do curses. Oh, come on, Sheila. It's so not witchcraft. It's entertainment because it's cunning, right?
Yeah, you know, a lot of people just show their ignorance when they talk about it because all you have to do is look at what the producers, the artists, the writers are saying. They say they put the real stuff in it. They hire the witches to make sure that some of these movies are authentic. There's an end game to all of this, people. If you like our videos, don't forget to hit the subscribe button and the notification bell to get all our frequent updates.